So the cuts are by, I think, top shelf.
That's a different side of it. This is a children's home.
What's all this about then?
This is all about a paedophile ring that operated within Nottingham City Council. It involves 15 children's homes, plus 3 that's not on the list, places I identified. It involves a cover-up by the police and Nottingham City Council. I went to Nottingham Police in 2003 and to the council. They failed to investigate it. There's now a cover-up investigation called Operation Daybreak, right? All they want to do is hide their past failures. Silence is not justice. And I'm here today because I need to highlight this, and it's not about me, it's about over 80 victims at all these children's homes from 1966 until 1989 at the very minimum. There is a potential that it may still be happening, but as you can see, support's growing.
We need him for a photo call. We need Micky for a photo call. So
Okay, thanks very much, Micky. I'd like to ask those nice policemen across there who are not really police, how come they've not arrested anybody in this great big Roman palace that we've all paid for? Thank you very much.
I've already spoken to a police officer called Lloyd Majors at the City Events team. I've ascertained that it's not illegal to protest here, it's a public highway. He's aware of the fact that every protest that's been held on my behalf over several things that have gone on with Nottingham Council are actually legal protests. That we've been peaceful and we intend to keep this protest peaceful. We're here to let the people of Nottingham know that things are being covered up by their council. We have corporate directors of the council telling lies. There's going to be an independent police complaints commission investigating corrupt allegations made by me tomorrow. There's also going to be an independent council investigating Nottingham Council, and with that, you know, because of the laws of sub judice, I'm not going to comment on the council.
Thank you very much indeed. Thanks, Micky.
You're welcome.
Could I ask you to, I'm from Nottingham Post, I'm not.
Nottingham Evening Post want to talk.
Well, Anonymous aren't very anonymous today, are they?
No.
They are here. You can't see them all, that's
Can
because they're anonymous.
Nottingham Evening Post.
Do you want me to wrap it for you?
Majors at the City Events team I've ascertained that it's not illegal to protest here. It's a public highway. He's aware of the fact that every protest that's been held on my behalf over several things that have gone on with Nottingham Council are actually legal protests. That we've been peaceful, and we intend to keep this protest peaceful. We're here to let the people of Nottingham know that things are being covered up by their council. We have corporate directors of the council telling lies. There's going to be an independent police complaints commission investigating corrupt allegations made by me tomorrow. There's also going to be an independent council investigating Nottingham Council. And with that, because of the laws of sub judice, I'm not going to comment on the council.
Thank you very much indeed. Thanks.
You're welcome.
I'm from Nottingham Post.
3 years, there's only 3 children. I've got I would never be took to Langport in Somerset. Now, I've got court documents that say that I was there. Right?
So what's your...
I am Micky Summers.
EY or
Yeah.
just Y?
EY.
Somerset, you good at that?
Yeah. Chris Brees has done quite a bit of work on it.
Chris doesn't work for
Yeah, I
us.
know.
Yeah.
That's a sad thing, the IPCC are visiting tomorrow up in Clifton. Now, if you want to come to Clifton, I'm more than happy, for someone from the Post to be present, because we're videoing it, and I'm taking the video to the CPS. I'm going the whole 9 yards because Nottingham Police.
Have you got a mobile number?
Yes, 07.
Not this big post, so let's just get a shot of you so we can get all the things.
They used to have it, I haven't got people locked it out. You only need 3 elements of that to have what's defining law as a paedophile ring. And that same paedophile ring that operated in the city in the 60s is probably the core of what's followed on over the years. I'd really like to have a meeting with Mike Sassy. If someone can call me tomorrow, we're going to be busy this today. But what I can tell you today, just like they have the reconvening of Parliament, the whole council reconvenes today. The protests are going to go on out here, picketing all day, but there's a few of us going to move off, and we're actually going to enter the council chamber, listen for a while, and then we're going to unite with us. Currier has been telling the councillors that the investigation from the council side is actually finished, and it's just down for the police to tidy up. That is a pack of lies, and we're going to go in there, find some justice style, and give it to him. All right, Mary.
According to all the blogs on the internet, Melanie Shaw was supposed to be in court on Friday. We couldn't find that, but now we've heard she's up on the 22nd of October. It might be a good idea for people to get behind Melanie Shaw. She's a victim of this and is locked up in prison against her own will. She should be out here with us now fighting this child abuse case because she is a victim.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, Nottingham City Council, It seems like everyone's waking up to the fact that you're all a bunch of corrupt paedophiles. You need to be held to account, and many of you need to go to prison, not just resign like you think you can get away with it.
Children's home managers, support staff, ancillary staff, maintenance staff.
Probably get a chat
You
with
only
them
need
directly on the
3
stairs
elements
again.
to have what's defining law as a paedophile ring. So, and that same paedophile ring that operated in the city in the 60s is probably the core of what's followed on over the years.
Does that mean I'm videoing?
Press the red button.
Record in the bottom left right hand corner.
I've pressed it, I think it's doing something.
Okay. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
What's going off here today then?
We're here protesting about Nottingham City Council covering up paedophile that's happening to children. Happening from way back to the 60s that we can prove today, but it's also happening today. And the council are complicit in the gang raping of children that's going off in Nottingham, and then they're covering it up. They claim to have lost all the paperwork to do with Micky Summers, who's here today. This is what this is all about, because he's been assaulted and raped numerous times by the social services, teachers, and other, I can't call them anything other than animals. And the council are complicit in the cover-up of this whole event. The council, led by John Collins and Ian Currier. Ian Currier was former head of child services. The child services are the biggest part of the cover-up that's going on. So Ian Currier is guilty of at least covering up paedophilia, if not being involved in the actual act of paedophilia himself. John Collins is at the very, very least guilty of covering up paedophilia, if not being involved in the actual raping of children himself.
This is Nottingham City Council, yeah?
Nottingham City Council.
Thank you, sir.
Well, it's got to stop. It needs to stop today. We need to get them out. Get rid of the corrupt council.
Try and get That's the problem when it comes to getting anyone involved. It's gone well so far. I've sat down, I've done his audio for him and his meeting, and it was great. Wasn't there? So it was good. So we just come down to the square. So that's the way I would Micky has an EP that we won't leave, so I'm going to take away. Yeah. So let me get out. You can be back to Nottingham before then. Yeah. Well, if you do get forward, definitely. I think John is willing to, has been willing to talk about it.
Well, he's not willing to talk to me.
Would he be willing to talk to me? You think he knows me quite well as well. Yeah. But it is a public meeting, and they will come down and meet us.
Yeah, you're more than welcome to come in.
That's
and we'll
good.
So we'll come in with you then, shall we?
Well, I've got to go to a meeting, pre-meeting beforehand. But so the council meeting starts at 2, but they'll let you into the public gallery, so yeah, there's no problem.
Okay.
Yeah. All right.
Fine. See you shortly.
Rodney, you actually know a post.
Well, look at this sign. Congratulations to all pupils on your great A-levels and GCSE exams. Success. Nottingham is proud of you. Nottingham schools. Yes, so then you take them down, before they get to that sort of level, you have them in the social services where you rape them and destroy them as kids. You should be ashamed of yourself, Nottingham City Council.
Education? That's not education. It's miseducation. It's brainwashing. Like the council.
From now.
I got involved with this situation through my brother, Christopher Guest. I took it on myself. I had a previous partner who worked for the Law Society, so I had a bit of a knowledge of getting archives and looking into things, and I've done that. And what they failed to do in 8 months, I got evidence within 1 week of exactly where Micky was and where he's been in certain places of his childhood. And with that, hopefully we can build his criminology up, and they're going to take note that Micky was in care, and all the other children in Nottingham that have suffered child abuse We want you to come forward because this council are just covering everything up. And it's gaining memento every day. People are contacting us and we will listen to you where they don't. We want you to come forward, any victim of child abuse in Nottingham, get in contact with us, and it's Micky Summers on Facebook. We will take you on, we will advise you. We can't get personally involved in your case, but we can advise you where to go if you don't know where to go. And that's the way we're going. We're going to stop child abuse with Nottingham City Council and the people at the top covering this up. I might end up another Melanie Shaw victim, I hope not, because she's locked up for just being a child who was abused, and it's a disgrace that this is happening in Nottingham. And if I stand here today, I will shout about how Nottingham are covering up child abuse, and it's got to stop because they don't want to pay out for their criminal activity. They're all covering each other's arses, and I'm going to say that as I say it, as a Nottingham resident, and that's all I've got to say on the matter so far.
Thank you.
Melanie Shaw was supposed to be in court on Friday. We couldn't find that, but now we've heard she's up on the 22nd of October. It might be a good idea for people to get behind Melanie Shaw. She's a victim of this and is locked up in prison against her own will. She should be out here with us now fighting this child abuse case because she is a victim.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Nottingham City Council meeting to be held on Monday the 8th of September. I wonder who's attending it. How come Ian Currier's name's not on there then? Let's go to the meeting and see if we can find him.
We're having a strike day and we organised a donation. Towards fund, and that's when I first met him. He chaired the engineering branch. But it says something about the length of service on the railways, that when he first started, he started out with signals and telegraphs. But he commanded respect within the industry. He was the chair of British Rail's S&T and Permanent Way Grades Committee. And what that means is this is someone who really had to know the ways of working and those functions in the railway. And work out how these things should be done and be done better in that industrial relations context. And so there was that sign of the respect that he commanded within the industry, as well as serving on the RN2's national executive for 3 years. He spoke that railway trade union language that we so wrote, and we're very proud to be a councillor.
ID papers, you needed ID papers on the Nottingham City building to actually get into the enclosure for this parade. And they wouldn't let him in, there was a chain down. And I remember him saying to the people, the people who passed this security guards on the gate there, with great guns and everything, he was saying, I'm wearing the law, there's a chain in Nottingham. This is sufficient ID on its own. And it's perfectly rubbish. I'll just say that Roy was ably supported by his wife Mary and two daughters. Roy and Mary were childhood sweethearts close. And when Mary died, which I think was about 11 years ago, part of Roy died as well, I think. That was just when he was ready to stand down from the council. Bad health was starting to affect him, and he stood down in 2003. But I think he was just looking back, it was just as much giving to the world and to society after he stood down as he was before, because I think he was still involved with the boys.
Has been taken following these terrible findings to make sure all of Nottingham's children have been safeguarded from abuse of this nature.
I can tell you what they're doing. They're covering it up. They have been covering it up since 2003. Ian Currier You are a liar! I've come from New York to challenge you!
Justice for Micky Summers! You've been covering
We want to paedophile!
Justice! Stop the paedophilia in council!
You're complicit in a cover-up!
15 children's homes!
Yeah, run away, you paedophiles!
Silence is not justice!
You're not getting away with it anymore! Too many know about your paedophilia!
You'll be sacked!
You should hang your heads in shame, councillors! You're all disgusting!
You're going nowhere until your eggs roll!
Let's go.
What action has been taken following these terrible findings to make sure all of Nottingham's children have been safeguarded from abuse of this nature?
I can tell you what they're doing. They're covering it up. They have been covering it up since 2003. Ian Currier, you are a liar. I've come from New York to challenge you.
Justice for Micky Summers! You've been covering
Justice! Stop the paedophilia in council!
You're complicit in a cover-up!
15 children's homes. 3 of them
Run away, you paedophiles!
Silence is not justice.
You're not getting away with it anymore! Too many know about your paedophilia!
You'll be sacked!
You should hang your heads in shame, councillors! You're all disgusting!
You're going nowhere until your eggs roll!
Let's go. We've made our statement.
Well, there's no more meeting.
Have a nice day.
You spoiled the meeting.
You're a disgrace to all the Nottingham taxpayers!
Hang your heads in shame.
I didn't get question 2.
You're complicit by your silence!
I wouldn't go up there, it's full of child sex rapists. We say to the people that work for Nottingham City Council, are you aware that you're working for child sex rapists, allegedly?
Yeah. Okay, Sally, thank you. Bye-bye.
And there we go, Doctor. Any message to Nottingham City Council?
Yeah,
Ian
there were
Currier,
other
John
questions
Collins?
that needed answering there. Maybe that wasn't the appropriate time, but really, if they answer the questions out publicly, then what they'll be talking about in there is what's going to happen. Has it happened in Rotherham? Has it happened here? They're not really helping getting to find out what's happened here. So the question the man was asking might have actually got them into more trouble, because we know they might have said something, but I doubt it's been true. Finish this off, get it sorted. Stop doing criminal things and people won't think you're criminals and won't worry about you, should we say, hiding these things. So you know me personally, I did sign in from there. I didn't start and I just came to witness, but I would still like the answer to the question, are you going to pay me my fees, or are you going to pretend I went to court? So that's a personal one for me, but you can see what I mean. I thought it was just me. It's not here. I'm dealing with a completely different issue. They don't like to talk about things that might make them look bad, only proud of themselves.
Thank you.
It's a pleasure.
We say to the people that work for Nottingham City Council, are you aware that you're working for child sex rapists?
Okay. Yeah.
He started talking about Rotherham, and I said, let's talk about Nottingham. Ian Currier's face dropped.
Good. I still want him for smiling and smirking at me and being a liar, saying he weren't in that building when he walked out in front of me.
He was all in there. Brilliant, mate. Connell.
Well done.
Currier.
Collins.
Freeloaders. Independent councillors walked in there and told me they get paid 900 and something pounds to be a councillor.
Micky always does it. Not his hand. Take it, go.
It's videoing.
Yeah. Justice. Yeah, justice. But always,
I give it to them all.
Nottingham, always justice.
Ain't you Ensign Shane?
We
It's
won.
going on YouTube tonight.
Yay! Somebody videoed it.
Yes.
We won.
Yeah, we've got several videos of it.
Fantastic!
Justice, please.
Fantastic!
And you know what? Graham Holden started it with Diane, Sammy, and a couple of others.
This is all about the paedophiles being covered up in this building here. They are raping children and they are covering it up. This needs to stop now.
What do we want?
Justice!
When do we want it?
Now!
What do we want?
Justice!
When do we want it?
Now!
What do we want?
Justice!
When do we want it?
Now!
What do we want?
Justice!
When do we want it?
Now!
You want justice?
Freedom for children! Give them back their lives! Paedophiles out!
Paedophiles out! Paedophiles out! Paedophiles out!
Paedophiles out!
John Collins out! John Collins out! John Collins out! Ian Currier out! Ian Currier out! Ian Currier out!
Ian Currier out!
Ian Currier out!
Ian Currier out!
He's the CEO of the City Council, covering up paedophilia and rape of children.
Not giving people closure, not giving people the record.
Diane, that was fucking brilliant. I stopped the whole fucking council meeting. They started to talk about Robert. I stood up. Let's talk about Nottingham, Ian Currier, and the fucking lies that you told.
Very much so.
We pay your wages! We want you out! Stop it now! Paedophiles out!
My fucking proudest moment, yeah.
Stop the cover up now!
The whole council meeting. They all walked out in disgust.
Amazing.
City Council, they walked down the road there.
Yeah, but they were all here today, the head, the CEO, they were all in there covering up the paedophile.
Which door did they go in? Because we got that door covered. Did they come in the front?
We never seen them. They must have snuck in.
Underground chamber. Do you know something? There are. There are passages underneath.
You want justice?
Freedom for children! Give them back their lives! Paedophiles out!
Paedophiles out! Paedophiles out! Paedophiles John Collins out! John Collins out! John Collins out! Ian Currier out! Ian Currier out! Ian Currier out!
Ian Currier out!
Ian Currier out!
Ian Currier out!
Where's that police officer? Are they actually on the one? How come they're not arresting the people inside this Roman palace?
Last night, the first lift,
All these people here are the ones that come to show you. Yes, and when we go to see you, what you do, you try to hide it because it might still be going on. There are still very dark people inside power. So we're just outing them and seeing how far they run. Pleasure. Thank you. Lovely ladies.
Well, what's gone off there then?
Well, Micky Summers and a group of us have been in the council meeting, and when it got to talking about the Rotherham Council, and they were about to say how we're taking steps to make sure it doesn't happen in here, it's too late, it's already happened in there. Micky stood up and told them that the paedophilia is going on now. It's not historic, although it has happened in the past, it's still happening now. And the council did their usual yellow lily liver thing, got up and ran.
Thank you.
Time I did you a video here, and talked about just corruption and other things. You didn't like it, you asked me to take it down. Well, I took that one down. It might just go back up, but this is the response I've had and other people are getting to your requests for me to go away and shut up. Sorry, I was a bit busy, and it seems like a lot of the things you were really worried about me slurring the council with, they're here to tell you all about it now. Should we spin round and have a look? Of course, they're not talking about you being thieves, corrupt, complicit to fraud. They're talking about long-term, historic, and hopefully not going on still, child abuse, and how the council likes to make it go away. Like when they do naughty illegal things, they want it to go away. We are not going away. None of us. Love you. See you soon, Johnny.
Here's after the council house, everybody having fun and enjoying themselves.
Chris, your country's here.
Just say yeah, everyone's enjoying themselves after the little do.
Navigation, the best burgers in Nottingham.
There you go.
I'm Micky Summers, and today was my finest hour. For over 10 years, right? Actually 11, I've been fighting Nottingham City Council and the police over the Beechwood affair. I took my stuff to Nottingham Police in 2003, they failed to investigate. I took it to Nottingham Council, to their social workers, they failed to investigate. Childcare records disappeared from 4 councils. Not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4. Police statements I made in 2003 disappeared. Right? It's a cover-up, and I've only got this far because of one man who's here now today, Graham Holden, who watched my struggle, along with Rosie Berry, who's also watched my struggle, and it's these guys that travel down from Burnley tirelessly, time and time again, right? Graham's already been hailed as a people's champion by the Lancashire Evening Telegraph, but he's a lot more than that. You know, he's 1 in a million. Thank you.
Thank you, Micky. You know I'd do anything for you. And we'll be down here for as long as it takes. For this man, we will fight and fight. We're just sick of everything that's been going on, and we want it resolving in the end. And it doesn't matter what we have to do to get there. We will get there. I will keep travelling down here for as long as it takes. I will do anything for this man, and to see him this happy today, because we've had a good day. They're not all good days, but I'll help this man with anything he wants.
And then there's Rosie, do you know what I mean? When Graham's not been available, Rosie's travelled down from Burnley too, do you know what I mean? When it came to us going and seeing the Crime Commissioner, Paddy Tipping, you know, Rosie led the meeting, you know, along with Diane Hawley. You know, I'm proud of my northern heritage from Yorkshire, you know, and the fact that there's the north divide between Yorkshire and Lancashire, it doesn't come into it, do you know what I mean? I've known some of these lads for 30, 40 years, you know, and united we stand, divided we fall, you know, and today I feel vindicated, you know, and I'm in awe of these people because, you know what, without them, today would never have happened, because I'd still be fighting the lies and deceit of John Collins, Ian Currier, Glenn O'Connell, Candida Brudenell, and all the rest of the cover-up merchants at Nottingham City Council. The greatest thing we've had today is MPs from UKIP. And then when we came out after disturbing the council meeting, where I raised all my allegations, the Tory opposition want to meet with me because one of the representatives of the council has been a councillor for over 25 years and knows nothing. There's only a small group of councillors that know anything, and that's led by John Collins, Ian Currier, Glenn O'Connell and Candida Brudenell. They're the ones that need to be asked questions, right? They're the ones that are part of the cover-up. They're the ones that continue to take lies. And the final thing is, they're going to be under investigation by an independent council, just the same as tomorrow starts the commencement of an independent police complaints commission inquiry into why all the statements from our 2003 allegations have disappeared. We have one thing to say unitedly: no retreat, no surrender.
It won't stop till it's the end. We get there. We will get there.
Thanks, Graham.
Have our
Thanks,
support.
Micky. Well done, guys.